Today on the video, I want to take a few moments and talk about a very important concept called the identity lag. Um, if you go through this video and you are a subscriber to this channel, the chances are you might have heard this concepts in bits and pieces over time across many of my videos. And as I go along on this video, anytime I feel like I need to make a reference on, I need to provide some more information, then I'm going to drop a link to some of the old videos in this space right here. Okay, so that said, what is this identity gap? Why do you care? What does it do to us? Why we need to be aware on top of it and all that? That's the purpose of the video. You're totally new to this channel. I show up here every day at this point and I record videos like this. I sit in my car, record these videos. Idea is to have a conversation that has no barriers, has no filters, and it's not scripted, has no angles, no cameras, nothing. It's a simple iPhone right there, and me just sharing whatever I have from the top of my head. That's the, I think that part is missing on social media, and primarily that part is missing on YouTube. Okay, so what is this identity gap? Okay. Um, you make decisions. Some people take some time to make decisions, but it's fair to say that people make decisions instantly. You want to lose weight, you say, yeah, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to go to gym, right? Things like that. So you make decisions instantly, but the identity change happens on a very slow rate. Sometimes it doesn't happen at all. For example, the today's you, the way you are, you can set a goal for yourself and you say, okay, this is the goal. I'm going to work on this for next 3 months, 6 months, whatever. But the habits, the emotions, the self-image that is necessary for this goal to succeed is still held by the old you. The new you is making this setting this goal, but the old you is still controlling those emotions, those habits, and that self-image and all that. So the gap between these two is the lag. And due to this lag, as one has to catch up with the other, because there is a time gap, we call it the lag, you will experience friction, you will experience frustration, and occasionally some failures. And this is the point where people start to question their actions, they question their belief systems, they become tired, they become frustrated, and to a point where most people quit, most people give up. So let's talk about the decision versus the identity speed, because let's talk about that. So there are proven methods through which the speed, like for example, decisions hardly takes a second to make. I made decision to come today in the car and record this video right now. Sun is setting, I need to get this video done. Okay, and I have to be very, very quick with this, otherwise I don't have light. Okay, takes seconds, maybe a couple of more minutes, I'm done here with the recording. But to do this, it took me a while. I've been continuously recording videos for a long time, for the last 3 months, 3.5 months now, every day. So I'm very good at it. I just do one recording, that's it. I don't edit anything, I don't do any processing, nothing. So the habit took a while for me to become that way. So habits take some weeks, maybe, let's say. Decisions, moments, habits, weeks. Identity could take months. Okay, now while all these things are happening, you as an individual, you are now caught up in two worlds. Okay, on one world which is already going ahead, and the other world is no, you can't do all these things, you have other things to do, the other priorities, this, that. So there is this belief loop. I talked about this yesterday. I'm going to drop this link here. And anyway, so things, people, situations, everything. We call this the lag effect. The lag effect is that your entire old routine is controlling you. By old routine means same people, same routines, same beliefs, same conversations. They're all controlling you, but here you are trying to move forward ahead, and you want to get going. So that's the lag effect. The lag effect is that to give you this to explain this lag effect, I had a gentleman who sent me an email saying, Srini, thanks to you, I have successfully quit smoking. So reached out to me, heard me on the radio, reached out to me about hypnosis. I helped him to quit his smoking, and then 3 months later sends me a message saying, I'm all good, great. And then about I don't know if this was for a testimonial. I reached out to him or I met him at an event. I don't remember. This was nearly 15, I think, to 13 years ago. When I met him and I asked him, I said, how are you feeling? He says, well, I have quit smoking, but I see myself socially smoking. Like smoking socially, occasionally. And that tells me, I ask people, I say, have you quit drinking? They're like, yeah, occasionally when I meet friends in some parties, but I don't drink. You do drink. That's the truth. Okay. So if you understand the statement, if you understand what he said, I quit smoking, sent me an email, a month later tells me that I see myself occasionally smoking. It means that's the lag effect. So the unconscious mind has not caught up. Okay. In this lag, what he's doing is in most of the times, not specifically him, but if you are caught up in the situation like that, this is the place where the willpower collapses. You can't stay longer in that lag. Okay? You can't be like telling yourself that you have already quit, but then you're also socially going out and smoking. Okay, the subconscious has not registered the new story. That's what this is. He's telling two stories. He's telling one story, but also telling another story inside. Okay. So how do you deal with this? And I talked about this also in multiple other videos. Essentially, you got to do what is called, you got to focus on micro wins. Micro wins are proven to accelerate identity. Small things you do slowly, and then you start to get back your image, self-image. Surroundings matter. Be careful who you have around you, what you talk to them. Some conversations don't help you, they drain you. Sometimes you have to rehearse the new identity. You got to feel as if you're already there. You got to. So my suggestion to this individual was, said, imagine in your mind that you're not smoking while you are in the public. That's the subconscious programming. That's the hypnosis, the self-hypnosis. Listen, there's a tremendous payoff in anything you're doing. There's a tremendous payoff if your identity locks, your lag will disappear. Your actions from there on becomes natural. You don't have any energy drain. You're not tired. You're not exhausted. And nothing is forceful on you anymore. Okay, that's the state we want to get to, where we're doing everything we want to do and we're not being forced, and we are completely flowing through the ups and downs and the unknowns of life with anything and everything possibly. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Those were some of the thoughts. Hopefully it's helpful. If it is, do me a favor. Click the like button so I can reach some more people. If you subscribe to this channel, then I'll be in front of you practically every day at this point. And I tell people all the time that do not subscribe to, not only to my channel, but any channel like this. Do not subscribe unless you find value. Okay, and who decides what the value is? You. Nobody can force you. I can't come here and tell you that, listen, I'm very valuable. It doesn't work that way. You decide the value. You put the value, and you go from there. Okay, that's all for now. Wherever you are, you be safe, and I'll be with you as early as tomorrow. Bye now.